Hi Scorpio, welcome to my channel. I'm going to do a reading for you today for the last days of November and the beginning few weeks of December 2022. I will start with the past and then I will talk about the present and then about the future. In the past, you were not happy about something. Something ended and it was something that really hurt you. I think it was a relationship, maybe a long-term relationship, maybe even where you had a family, or the family happiness was disturbed, something that you could not see anymore. You were quite feeling negative about it and you could not see the positive things anymore. Many cards around this are saying that as well. You're looking for some kind of fairness. You have the justice card twice, but I think that you feel that it is not fair how the situation has been, how the situation is going, and you don't feel well at present, because I can see it from the 9 of Swords, the 5 of Swords. You feel like you have to give up something that is unfair. And it was something that you hoped for, something that you liked, wished for. I think with the person, if you look at this, this person is looking at the other direction. So you want to, I think you feel quite alone maybe even, or you felt in the past. I think at present still. But there is this thing that you maybe, you wanted a new beginning. And I think it was probably about maybe a business or a project you wanted to start, that you have done something with in the past. I think that it was successful maybe in the past, and you maybe expected that it would work the same way. In the past, maybe this person who you were with was helping you as well, or maybe you received help from other people, other entrepreneurs, maybe advice, and once that was working, and it was a good idea, successful idea, everything looked like, you had so many opportunities. It was such a good idea. It was something that you really felt so lucky with. I think it was given to you. You are gifted in something, and maybe you're also very creative, and so you thought, I will manage this. And the person I think you were with was not looking at helping you anymore, or the help stopped for you in the past. You felt like you had to do it on your own. And that person, I feel that the communication was not good anymore, or they refused to communicate, or there was something like maybe even some boredom got into this, that they, or you both, maybe you were a couple but you were long already, not anymore like sparkling together, or there was no spark anymore, maybe no attraction either, even if it is the King of Wands. But it can also be that someone has totally different interest, more material interest, or more wanting to be something completely different than you wanted to be, or the other way around, of course. But I think that you wanted to develop yourself, you wanted to evolve yourself, you wanted to use that gift that you were given, and somehow I feel that this King of Wands was a bit like, let's see how this is going, because I'm not sure if that's going to legally be working, or it's maybe not going according to the rules, or maybe we are not getting that funding that we think we are getting. So I think there was some kind of negativity in this relationship with this person. I think it was a person who you were long term together with. If it wasn't, then it is somebody that you have been working, or already for a longer time, or people that you trusted, that they were going to help you. And maybe you can still trust them. They will still be honest and there, but they are not completely going out of their ways, if you know what I mean. I think that because you have the 8 of Pentacles, but it is reversed, yeah, together with the 4 of Wands. And I think that you decided in the past, okay, so you know what, I'm going to do this on my own. I have been really working hard on this thing. I have the talents, I have the know-how, I know how to do it. Actually, I don't really feel for doing it, but there is nothing else that I know what to do, or you couldn't see anything else, then just keep on doing this, even if you knew you had to do this on your own and it was maybe not possible to do on your own, or maybe I feel that there were these opportunities for you, but it's like I think you had too much stress and too much hurt from this breakup, or from this leaving maybe a long-term relationship and all the financial effects of it. That can be that you couldn't you couldn't work it out with this project, or you couldn't really become that person that you wanted to be, I think. And at present you still have worries about that. So I don't think that it is the thing that you were doing, I think you already sort of gave it up. It lays next to the 5 of Swords. So there is some kind of stress about this. You really have some kind of really depression about it. And maybe for some of you, you just were thinking, oh, in the future everything will be better, it will all come on its own. I think there is something in that, because with the Justice card and the Ace of Pentacles next to each other, and the 4 of Wands, but also the 9 of Cups reversed, it looks like you had some kind of ideas as well, and then each time when you thought, yeah, I'm almost there, or I can work it out, if I keep working. But you were already with your mind in all these things that it could be. You wanted the results, so to say. You believed in the results of it, but you couldn't materialize it. You couldn't work it out, because I think you had too much trouble at home. You had too much worries, too much. I feel that it has to do with this King of Wands, or with this person in a relationship. Maybe there was also betrayal, but I'm not sure. This person, usually the King of Wands is like a nice warm person who is really helpful and loyal and all that. But in this case, I don't feel it. I feel that they have been negative. There has been something happening. Yes, something happened why this all fell apart. And then you kept working, but maybe not with all this passion. You kept dreaming about the state where it would all be good. But then I think realistically it wasn't. And so I can say that because of the 5 of Swords, but also you have the 9 of Cups reversed. And yeah, you have the 6 of Cups. So I think that this, what you were thinking of and dreaming of, it all becomes more a thing of the past. It becomes more something like, yeah, we did that in the past. Maybe also you feel all these memories of that person, of how it once was, and you really don't feel that anymore. You feel like, why is it all not happening? Or you want it to go quicker. You want to have the process maybe quicker. I think there is something in you like, oh, okay, well, if this is not working, then I want it to work again. So I want it to work really quite quickly. And if it is not quickly, then we have to make steps maybe a divorce, or really get a separation if things are not going to be resolved with that person. It can also be, I see also a new person in here, so that can also be that there is something you or the other person who is meeting someone from their past, or someone is returning back in their lives. And I can see that in the future with the 2 times the 2 of Cups, but you also do have the 4 of Wands. So there is something, and like the Page of Pentacles, so there is something new starting in the future. But first you are having to go through this process. I think there is this sentiment going on in you, maybe nostalgia about things that you, who you were in the past, what you wanted, what your wishes and dreams were, and everything, all the actions that you took in the past, also to work things out work-wise, but also in love, that all the things that you had, and it feels so heavy on you now. I think you feel, how can it be that we are ending like this? You never expected that, maybe. You also feel a bit let down, and you feel that you expected to be able to count on the person, because maybe you have always been able to count on that kind of family stability. For some of you, children have left the home, and with that was the end of the relationship as well. For some of you, it is that there is just no not coming together anymore as you used to be. It's like it's not even nice anymore at home. And some of you have already left the situation, and now it's waiting for a divorce, or like officially. I think it is about official arrangements of the separation. So there is this, you have the Justice card together with the Justice card, so 2 times. This is also saying to me that there is some stubbornness in the rules of this is how things are. I think it is more this card. If you look at the King of Wands, they have the same color kind of dress, but it is, in this case, it's not about passion or about moving forward, but it is more about the rules in the system. Like, yeah, this is what we are going to do. We have to do it legally binding. We need to keep ourselves to this and that. This is how we divide things. There's a skill in this as well. Like, yeah, it needs to be fair. But I think the other card is there. Like, well, I don't think it's fair. I don't think this is fairness. I wanted, this is like this many years of my life we have been together, and so this can't be expressed the way you are expressing it. So you could see this even as a couple that is saying, yeah, okay, I want the separation to go this way, and this person is saying, I want it like this, and this person is maybe saying, yeah, okay, I want to keep this and that, I want to take that with me, and this person is saying, no, you're not getting that, because I have been maybe taking care of the children, I've done this and then and that, so we can't express that in material stuff. So there is all these things that I think for now I keep it that you don't want to deal with. You don't want this because you feel like, where is this feeling that we had? Where were our dreams? Where is this happiness that we had together, even as a family, or you know, a bit in the community, or something that we did together? Where is it all gone to? And so yeah, you do want both. You want this fairness, but I feel that it is not completely in the right communication, if you know what I mean. And so yeah, in the end, there is a lot of stress about this. There is a lot of darkness, negativity, anxiety. Maybe even someone feels that they got really very ill with it, and So that's why I think that you couldn't function in the past anymore, because of all this stress and all this, like, it can't be true that we are in this situation where everything goes downhill, and you feel so, yeah, I feel that it is also heavy. So all you can do is like, yeah, we just have to give it up, whatever this is. We have to accept that we have to let go of this to move on with our lives, because we can't just keep on going the way it is, because there's nothing left, there's no spark left, there's not even justice in this, or things are not even fair, and it's only going to be arguments about nothing. And so we just need to get through this, and as quickly as possible, because if we decide that we are not going to get back together, and if it is not going to work out, then we just really have to quit it and go for it, and just face the reality, face what's coming to us, face that material things are also that things that we have been working on are collapsing, and it is not going right. It's not the tower, so you're not losing. It's not a surprise. This, you know this already. You have been in this maybe even for years. That you know already. Yeah, this is not going to. We have tried to work. We have tried to get back together. We have tried everything. You maybe have tried everything, and there is really, I feel this boredom in here as well. There is something like you don't want to give it up, but you will be so happy if you give it up, if you know what I mean. So things will go quite quickly in the near future. So you probably hear a message about, maybe you receive an email from the court, or that things are dealt with suddenly. Or you will hear that a business is closed or went bankrupt or something, but you knew already that what you have been working on here, it wasn't working out. People were already not doing this. It can also be because of the situation where people can't afford anymore the services that you deliver, or something like that, where things are not working out. So it has nothing to do with you not having the talent, because you are gifted. I can see that. You have the Ace of Pentacles as well. There's something that you can do that other people can't, and you're better in than anybody else. But there is this thing like it's not going to be worked out. And maybe it's also because you couldn't put the effort in that you needed to put in this, the extra effort, the extra work in, because of the whole situation that was playing around with you, what all the other factors that were like negative in your life. You will receive that message, and then I can see that something is happening in the further future. So, or that if there is anybody that maybe returned from the past, that can be that they were somebody is contacting you, because that's also in the Eight of Wands. Maybe someone sent you a message or an email, someone from your past, because it's also the Six of Cups. Someone maybe you were only friends or something. And I think maybe you will think, nah, I'm not sure if I want this. I'm not sure if I'm want to go for a drink with this person, or if I feel for anything, because I've had all this and not sure if I want to do it. I think this is the advice is here to go for that drink. To go, if somebody is asking you for a drink, of course, within limits, if this person, of course this person needs to be trustworthy and you like the person and everything. But if they ask you to go for just for coffee somewhere, or just like or to just go to the cinema, or I don't know, if, you know, but something like, okay, just they ask you, oh, come here, let's go for a walk, and let's get together and chat, and you know, just like that. Then the advice is to do it, because there is something in this meeting that could open up other opportunities for you. So it's a kind of networking, if you want to see it like that. But I think it is also in love. So it's like, it could be, well, somebody who's interested in you also to meet you further, or has something to offer to you in love. But it can also be some kind of message coming to you that is with this person who shows you another opportunity. Something, maybe you can develop your skills, or you can learn something else, or they give you advice. And you hold this coin here, and I think from that moment you start to like this again. You start to hold this coin. You see, like, hey, that is my coin. That is what I wanted to do. I remember again how that felt. I remember again that spark, that thing in me that I wanted to develop, and maybe it is not working the way it worked in the past, but maybe it will work in another way, and suddenly you're not on your own anymore, because there's two of you see, and this person is willing to listen to you, help you, and just have a good time with you. But so there is some kind of spark there, and that could be romantically, and also opening up that spark in you for the thing that you wanted to do, or that you feel again, that was my thing. That is why I started this once. And so that is so nice. And you have the Two of Cups again with the King of Swords. So there is this transformation, because the King of Swords is telling me, this is a person who maybe turns from that Two of Cups, like a very innocent meeting, just meeting each other, just like that. That person can turn into something that was really meant to be in your life, to help you to transform yourself, to awaken yourself, but also to look honestly at yourself, so that things can transform in your life, so that you can also make things happen for yourself in all truth. So I think that is also something of that justice in it that you wanted. Okay, so Scorpio, I leave that with that. I give you some cards, some angel cards. Playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. Deception. Someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship. Okay, so it came out twice. So give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. Okay, Scorpio, this is what I have for you. Thank you for watching my video. If you liked it, please do like and subscribe. If you would like a private reading with me, please look in the description box below. Okay, thank you very much for watching my video, and I hope to see you next time. Bye bye.